then talk about how would a foreign investor, invest in real estate in the USA? Um, how does that work as a foreign investor?
So there's a couple different strategies that investors can use. Number one is you can invest into, which probably one of the easiest ways of doing it with the least amount of investment is going to be going into a REIT, a real estate investment trust, and they can purchase that probably right through their brokerage account and something like that. That's one way of getting exposure to the U.S. market and to all different types of classes of real estate. So if you want, retail in there, you want restaurants, anything like this, multifamily apartments, what we deal with, anything like that, you can get exposure to. What we have talked to a lot of people about, and what the podcast is a lot about, is people come to the United States or interested in investing in the United States as a passive investor, and or they can become an active investor, which is taking a whole nother, just like you would be investing into real estate in Australia, which all the people that you need on your team, you have to now rebuild that on the other side of the world and into a different country with different laws and regulations. So that makes it a lot more difficult. When we're working with international investors, we typically, they'll come in and work with us as a passive investor. So what happens really is they set up an entity in the United States, usually an LLC, what we normally use for real estate, and they're able to invest into an array of different deals from different syndicators, operators, what we call deal operators like ourselves, and that allows them to get exposure to different properties. And their investment's going to be a lot smaller, typically, compared to what they'd be investing into, say, if they bought their own, say, 5-unit or 40-unit apartment building. So that's one of the pluses. The other thing, too, is that you don't have to do anything. It's completely passive after you make that investment. And how it works is we typically will send out like monthly reports to investors, and then they'll usually get a quarterly distribution from the profits of the property. And those are really the three main ways that people can really take advantage of investing in the United States.